I want to dig into this newest letter, though, and it outraged me even as I sat here in the hospital. I'm going to leverage that theme that I gave you of Jacob Marley based on how I'm looking. Because in the story of Christmas Carol, Jacob Marley says, quote,
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it, link by link. Would you know the weight and length of the coil you bear yourself?
even Jacob Marley owned up to the mess that he made of his life. Chad Daybell sits on death row trying to convince us that his chain is made up of moonlights and prophecy.
Letter number 8, The Great Eclipse.
When a brand suffers massive credibility loss, the first step is to refocus everybody and remove what didn't work and relaunch with a new story. Not anybody else. The 2017 Eclipse was an astronomical wonder, a scientific event watched by millions. But to Chad, it becomes an apocalyptic sermon. He says he had to clench his fists and grit his teeth to keep his spirit from being pulled into the ring of fire. Now he's reframing ordinary events as proof of his divine calling. It's not an inmate's reflection on things, it's a calculated campaign that is carefully written. But what's crucial here is that none of this is about the truth. It's all about perception. Chad Daybell has made no mention of the woman that he deceived his family and the world with as he conspired to kill his wife. There's zero mention of the children that he murdered or the devastation that he's caused. That's why con men smile. That's why cult leaders whisper. So keep the victims in the focus of this circus act, because while Chad Daybell writes about eclipses, spiritual magnets, and cartoon metaphors, the reality is that there are 3 people who are dead because of the delusions that he and Lori nurtured. Actually, there are more, 4. His wife, Tammy Daybell, murdered in her home. J.J. Vallow, just 7 years old. Tiny Ryan, 16, brutally murdered and dismembered. Charles Vallow, shot and killed.